Get ready, because this story's gonna grab you tight and pull you in deep. It's about time. A wild ride of heart, wrenching love, unbelievable choices, and the kind of raw emotion that'll keep you hooked. We're talking time travel, finding the one, facing impossible decisions, and learning what truly matters. Stick around for all the feels! Before we jump in, smash that subscribe button over at Love Flicks for more epic tales like this. Let's dive in! Meet Tim Lake. He lives by the sea in Cornwall with his family, a friendly dad, a warm mom, a scatterbrained uncle, and his little sister, Kit Kat, the heart of the home whom Tim adores. Their life feels pretty simple, filled with joy. They always throw a big New Year's Eve party. Tonight's the night, full of fun and laughter. The next morning, Tim's dad calls him in. "Tim," he says, "you're 21 today. My dad called me, and just like this." Tim's curious. "Is something special?" "Yes," his dad reveals. "There's a family secret. It sounds crazy, but the men in our family, we can travel through time." Tim is stunned. "We can go back into our own past. Not the future, though." Tim thinks it's a joke, but his dad insists. "I felt the same way." But it's true. Find a dark place, clench your fists, think of the moment, and you'll be there. Skeptical, Tim tries it. He hides in a dark wardrobe, clenches his fists, and thinks hard about the New Year's party just last night. Suddenly, he feels different. He's wearing his party clothes. He opens the door, music drifts up from downstairs. It worked. He's back at the party. He rushes down and relives the party, avoiding little awkward moments. Afterwards, he zips back to the present, finding his dad. "Dad, it actually works." His dad smiles. "So what will you use this power for?" "Money, fame." Tim wonders aloud. "No, Tim," his dad warns. "Don't chase those. Your grandfather did and ended up alone. Use it for something truly special." Tim thinks. A smile spreads across his face. "I'll use it for love, to find a girlfriend." His dad beams. "Now that's a big thing." Soon, Kit Kat's boyfriend's cousin, Charlotte, comes to stay for the summer. She's beautiful and Tim falls hard. He spends every moment trying to win her over, playing games, walking, talking. 2 months fly by. On Charlotte's last night, Tim finally confesses his feelings. Charlotte is kind but says, "Oh, Tim, if only you'd said this a month ago. You waited too long." His heart sinks. But then he remembers his power. "I'll be right back." He dashes to the wardrobe, travels back 1 month, finds Charlotte, and confesses again, feeling sure this time it'll work. But she replies, "Oh, Tim, that's sweet. Let's see how the next month goes." "Ask me again on my last night?" Crushing disappointment. He'd just been on her last night, and the answer was no. Time travel couldn't force love. That was lesson 1. Charlotte leaves. Tim heads to London to start his law career and hopefully find his girl. In London, Tim stays with his father's playwright friend, Harry. Tim starts work, but months pass and love seems far away. 6 lonely months later, he visits a unique dine in the dark restaurant. There, in total darkness, he connects with Mary. They talk for hours, sparks flying.
Who's there?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Mary.
I'm Tim.
When the lights come up, the connection is real. He gets her number, feeling hopeful. "I hope we see each other again." She smiles before leaving. Tim is ecstatic. He rushes back to Harry's, but Harry is devastated. His new play just opened, and the lead actor forgot his lines. The audience left. Disaster loomed. Seeing Harry so upset, Tim says, "Don't worry, I'll fix it." He travels back a few hours, slips into the theater, and prompts the actor with the forgotten lines. The play is saved, a huge hit. Harry is overjoyed. Feeling great, Tim pulls out his phone to call Mary. Her number isn't there. His blood runs cold. By saving the play, he erased the timeline where he met Mary. He never got her number. Panic sets in. He sprints back to the restaurant, but it's too late. Mary's gone. He can't go back to that moment again because it happened at the same time as the play. Saving Harry meant losing Mary. He's heartbroken. Days later, feeling lost, Tim spots an ad for a Kate Moss exhibition. He remembers Mary loved Kate Moss. Hope flickers. He waits outside the exhibition daily for a whole week. And then she appears. Mary, but she doesn't recognize him. His heart sinks, but he approaches her, talks about Kate Moss, and charms her and her friend into getting coffee. As they sit, Tim nervously asks, "Mary, do you have a boyfriend?" Mary smiles. "Actually, yes, I do." Tim feels crushed. "No, that can't be." "Why not?" She laughs. "He's lovely?" "Is it new?" Tim asks desperately. "Yes, just met him last week," she says. Just then, a guy, Rupert, joins them, her boyfriend. Tim asks, trying to sound casual, "How did you two meet?" Mary explains they met at a boring party at her friend's house. Tim gets the address. His mind races. He knows what to do. He finds a quiet spot, travels back 1 week to that party night. He arrives early. He sees Mary looking lost and alone. Rupert isn't there yet. This is his chance. He walks straight to her, talks about Kate Moss, how boring the party is, using details he knows she feels. Mary is intrigued. "I know you're bored," Tim says. "Let's ditch this and get dinner." Mary's eyes light up. "Yes." They slip out together, walking right past Rupert, who is just arriving, unaware his future just changed. Tim and Mary have dinner. The connection is undeniable. He walks her home. They kiss. It's perfect. They spend the night together. Tim, wanting perfection, travels back within that same night, reliving moments until they feel magical. From then on, their love story blossoms. Tim knows Mary is the one. He proposes. Mary joyfully accepts. Tim brings Mary home to meet his family. They adore her. At dinner, Tim announces their engagement and adds, "And we're getting married soon because I'm gonna be a dad." His confused uncle asks, "Mary, you're pregnant? Who's the father?" Mary laughs. "Tim, of course." The uncle nods, relieved. Their wedding day has minor mishaps, rain, awkward speeches. Each time, Tim discreetly travels back a few minutes and fixes things, making the day perfect for Mary. Soon, their daughter, Posey, is born. Tim is utterly captivated. Life is good. He barely uses time travel. He doesn't need to. His life with Mary and Posey feels complete. They move into a bigger house. Time passes happily. On Posey's first birthday, the family gathers, but Kit Kat isn't there. The doorbell rings. It's her boyfriend, Jimmy, looking distressed. "Where's Kit Kat?" Tim asks. Jimmy avoids his eyes. "I don't know. We thought she'd been drinking, drove off angry." A cold dread hits Tim. He's been so happy, he hasn't noticed his sister's pain. Then the phone rings. The hospital. Kit Kat had a serious car accident. They rush to her side. She's badly injured, heartbroken over her toxic relationship with Jimmy. As she recovers, she tearfully tells Tim, "Maybe I'm the loser in our family, Tim." Her words break Tim's heart. "No, Kit Kat," he says fiercely. He decides to use the secret. He reveals the time travel. Kit Kat thinks he's joking. Tim takes her hand, leads her to the wardrobe, and whisks them back to the New Year's party where she first met Jimmy. He knows Jimmy is the problem. Just as Kit Kat is about to meet him, Tim intervenes. Jimmy, oblivious, flirts with someone else. Seeing this, Kit Kat slaps Jimmy hard. For her, it's clarity. She never meets him properly. They return to the present. Kit Kat seems happier, tentatively starting something with Tim's friend, Jay. Tim feels relieved he fixed it. He rushes home to see Mary and Posey. He runs upstairs to Posey's room, but stops. It's not Posey, it's a baby boy. Posey was never born. Devastated, he runs to his dad. His dad explains the terrible rule. Once a child is conceived, you cannot change the past before that moment. If you do, the child will be different. Every time, an impossible choice: his sister's happiness or his daughter's existence. It's agonizing, but not really a choice. He needs Posey back. With a heavy heart, Tim travels back, undoes his intervention. He lets Kit Kat meet Jimmy. He returns. Kit Kat's accident happens again. The pain returns. He and Mary visit her. It's heart-wrenching. But this time, Tim gently encourages the connection between Kit Kat and Jay in the present. Slowly, it works. Kit Kat finds happiness with Jay the right way. Life moves on. Tim and Mary have another child, a son. Their family feels complete. Then, shattering news: Tim's dad has terminal cancer. Only weeks left. Tim is gutted. Maybe it was the smoking, his dad muses sadly. Couldn't go back and change it. Met your mother partly because I smoked. If I stopped, maybe you wouldn't exist. Couldn't risk that. Isn't there anything time travel can do? Tim asks desperately. His dad shakes his head. Some things are beyond us, son. Life is bittersweet. Then, he shares one last secret. Try this live every day normally, then live it again. The second time, you'll notice the beauty you missed. Tim tries it. He lives each day twice. His dad is right. The world seems brighter. Even as his dad fades, Tim visits him in the past, sharing precious moments. One day, Mary says, "Darling, I'd love another baby." Tim's heart clenches. A new baby would lock his timeline. He could never again travel back before this baby's conception, never visit his dad again. It's the final goodbye. But he looks at Mary and knows he wants this future. Mary gets pregnant. Tim goes back for one last visit with his father. He explains this is it. "Anything I can do, Dad?" His dad smiles sadly. "Let's take one last walk. Back when you were small, on the beach." Tim travels back, a small boy again, hand in hand with his young father by the sea. A quiet, perfect moment. Then, Tim returns to his present, heart full aching. He understands loss is unavoidable. His dad passes away. Their third child is born. And Tim stops living each day twice. He doesn't need to. He learned his dad's lesson: appreciate the first time around, the ordinary present. He realizes everyone travels through time, day by day. The trick isn't replaying the past, but relishing the journey now, finding happiness in this remarkable life as it happens. Because every moment cherished is perfect. What a ride! Did Tim losing Mary's number or him making that final choice about visiting his dad hit you hardest? So many moments that break you and lift you right back up. Drop your thoughts below. What part got you the most? What did this story make you feel? Smash that like button if this emotional roller coaster shook you. Subscribe to Love Flicks and turn on those notifications. More raw and epic love stories are coming your way. Share your favorite moment or lesson from Tim's journey. Let's keep these incredible feels going.